Ladies, give it up for Kate Todd.
Thank you so much. Hi. Wow, that was a long intro, but thank you so much. You got it all in there. I'm so excited to be here with all of you today, and I think it's really, really amazing that all of you have come here, either by your schools forcing you or on your own will. And regardless, I hope you get something out of this today. Throughout the morning and throughout the rest of the day, you'll hear stories about people's hurdles and adversities and challenges. And, we've all had them at some point in our life. And by you being here today, you have taken the first step to, I think, make a big difference in shaping the rest of your life. Knowing to develop and utilize the skills and learning that rather than accepting any negative feedback that you get, learn to use it to challenge yourself and show people that your ideas and that your values and your goals can make a positive result. A good friend of mine said, wherever your focus goes, your energy flows. And I really do believe that. I think the world today is crying out for leaders of some kind, and I do know that each and every one of you has that potential. Why? Because nobody really knows what they want until somebody tells them. And maybe it's your job to start implementing things that you believe are right. And because you know what? People might just go along with you. Because, sometimes a crazy idea is just that. And, I think that's really important to believe and remember. As an entertainer, I have learned from a very early age that rejection comes, from all angles in life. And this first song that I'd like to play for you is a reflection of that. And sometimes you just got to trust your instincts. This is Listen to Yourself. Yeah, yeah. And sometimes things get rough. And some days you're just not good enough. And many doors they'll be shut. Well, some stay closed, but some open up. Listen to yourself. Keep pushing on. Listen to yourself. And you can't go wrong. So let them say what they will say. They don't know you anyway. Listen to yourself. Only you know. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you know. Well, someday somebody's gonna let you down. They'll work you over and they'll push you around. Yeah, well, that's just the way that stuff goes. There are so many questions that nobody knows. So listen to yourself. Keep pushing on. Listen to yourself. And you can't go wrong. Let them say what they will say. They don't know you anyway. Listen to yourself. Yeah. Oh, and one day the clouds will clear. The rainy days will disappear. Yeah. And you will find a place to shine. Someday when the stars align. Yeah. It's time to make a stand, 'cause your life is in your hands. So listen to yourself. Only you listen to yourself. Keep pushing on. Listen to to yourself. Only you know. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was so cool with all the lighters / cell phones. All your batteries are going to be dead now, by the way. I don't know about you, but my cell phone, that's how it works. So thank you for sacrificing your battery life for that, too. It means a lot these days. So as a young teenager, I was diagnosed with scoliosis. And I was told that I was going to have to wear a back brace 23 out of 24 hours a day for 2 years and make several trips down to the hospital for sick children for treatment. And I was determined to overcome my affliction. Until then, I'd always been very athletic, but now I had to learn how to turn my strengths into my weaknesses. And I had to learn to focus my attention in a new direction. And at 14, I announced to my parents that I would be traveling to Spain on a cultural exchange program. And ever supportive, they called all the proper agencies and the arrangements were made. So that was the summer of my independence. Spain in a back brace. This next song is the title track from my debut album, Finding My Way. I jumped through a looking glass, the world around me flying past. I'm just learning to live this life. The wheels are spinning underneath. I don't know where they're taking me, but I'm just learning to live this life. And the more I see, the less I understand. And the world outside is right there in my hands. Like a bird, like a breeze, like a road that's following me. I'm still finding my way. Like a road, like a storm, like a rose in a garden of thorns. I'm still finding my way. I'm still finding my way. Well, I don't care if I get burned, 'cause sometimes that's the way you learn. You make mistakes when you're young. I wanna hitch across the galaxy. I wanna find out what's inside of me. And I'm not stopping until I'm done. There's an open highway right before my eyes, and I'll keep on driving till I'm satisfied. Like a bird, like a breeze, like a road that's following me. I'm still finding my way. Like the sun, like a stone, like the moon up there all alone. I'm still finding my way. I may never find just what I'm looking for, but I'll keep on running through those open doors. Like a bird, like a breeze, like a road that's following me. I'm still finding my way. Oh, like the rain, like a storm, like a rose in a garden of thorns. I'm still finding my way. I'm still finding my way. I'm finding my way. I'm still finding my way. Yeah, I'm finding my way. Thank you so much. Wow, you guys are so fun. This is awesome. Yeah. So that summer I came back from Spain and I gained more confidence in myself, and I decided that I wanted to try acting, even though I had never done it before in my life. And I knew that I would have to seek out an agency. So I went and I met with one, and they told me that, you know what, at this time, we have a lot of girls your age and your appearance, and unfortunately, you're gonna have to go back and, take an acting class and maybe come back and see us. And being from a small town, I didn't have any conferences like this to come to. And, I realized that in order to succeed, I needed to surround myself with inspirational people. So undeterred, I took his advice and I went back and I got some acting lessons. And after my next meeting with him, I had booked my first role, which was a singer-songwriter in a show called Radio Free Roscoe. And thank you, yes. And so I continued to act throughout my high school years and graduated as Ontario Scholar, and was privileged to have been invited into the Golden Key International Honor Society in university. And I believe that, good fortune has allowed me to meet a lot of inspirational and influential people. And I think that all of you, reach out and network and grow your community. Put what you believe in into your circle of friends. Start small. You can be the change. This next song I wrote is my first single off of my debut album, and I wanted to write it because I teach music to young girls, and actually mainly just young women. And I look at all of my students like anything's possible. I know where I came from, and I know of what I have had to go through, and I believe in all of you, and I really do believe that. So every time I write a song with a student, I believe that the student might go and take this song and put it on the radio one day, just like I did, because I made something from nothing, essentially. And I think all of you can do that too. So I wanted to write a song that reflected that, and I feel it's relevant for today. It's my last song. It's called Footprints on the Moon. Well, she grew like a flower. Now she's pulling up her roots. She's trading in those small town shoes for some astronaut boots. Her daddy says we'll miss you. Just don't forget this place. You better send us back a postcard when you hit the Milky Way. And the countdown has begun. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She's gonna run into the sun, break through the atmosphere, dance with the stars, hang out on Mars, light years away from here. She's finding her place up there in space. She won't be back here soon. She ain't going home till she leaves footprints on the moon. Well, she waited for this moment since she was just a little girl. She knows there's something out there for her that's bigger than this world. Now she's chasing down those comets, and she's gonna catch them one by one. And she'll get to where she's going if she can just hold on. And she's gonna run into the sun, break through the atmosphere, dance with the stars, hang out on Mars, light years away from here. She's finding her place up there in space, and she won't be back here soon. She ain't going home till she leaves footprints on the. You've come so far, you know who you are. You're up so high, you can't look down. You fall, get up, and keep your head up now. Oh, she's gonna run into the sun, break through the atmosphere, dance with the stars, hang out on Mars, light years away from here. Finding her place up there in space, she won't be back here soon. No, she ain't going home till she leaves footprints on the moon. Oh yeah. Footprints on the moon. Thank you so much. You've been an amazing audience. Oh my goodness. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace, love.